morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very, very good. Thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm excellent. Thank you. Very, very good indeed. Feeling on top of the world this morning. Ready for it.
Fabulous. Well, shall I get us through our intro?
Let's do it.
Okay, so hi to everybody out there. We are Take Part. We are a fully inclusive place where everyone is encouraged to care for themselves, each other, and the team around them, share skills, knowledge, direction, values, and experiences, dare to take risks and have the confidence to go that extra mile, prepare themselves for performance for that moment, for life. Please don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe. We are currently streaming live across multiple media platforms, and we ask that if you are watching us, you can give us a comment in the box below. If you're watching live, put a 1. If you're watching a replay, put a 2. Then we know who's watching and when and where. Thank you very much. Okay, Louise, let's go for it.
Okie dokie. So this morning, first of all, I think we need to start with birthdays. We've got a really special birthday today. So Anis, our fabulous dance instructor who wowed me with her skills this weekend. It's her birthday today. She is 17. We've also got one of our, so happy birthday, Anis. Absolutely have a great day. We have got a special present coming to your door this morning. So if you've not yet woken up, wake up and open your emails, because in there is an offer letter. So more on that in 1 minute. We've also got Charlotte Parry, who is one of our longest standing pupils. She is turning 17 today. Tomorrow. The 7th, Wednesday, I think that is. So Charlotte is one of our acting pupils, and she is very, very fabulous. Like I say, been with us since the beginning, so has kind of grown up with the Take Part family. So have a great 17th birthday this week, you two. We've also got a birthday tomorrow from Erin Burgess, who I know Leanne has been teaching on a one-to-one. It's Erin's birthday tomorrow, and Erin will be turning 16. So congratulations, Erin, on your birthday this week. Leanne, have you got a lesson tonight?
We have got a lesson tonight, but I think Roxy's doing it because I have my meeting for reception for Jacob today at school. It's the parents' question and answers day.
Lovely. So happy birthday to Erin. Now, Erin is leaving us this year, I do believe. Leanne, can you shed a little bit more news on that?
Yeah, so Erin, at the start of the year, once lockdown had kind of started to settle down and everybody knew what they were doing, she did her auditions for colleges and she was accepted a place at the Northern Ballet School in Manchester. It was her first choice, and she is super duper excited to go. Things are now starting to get a little bit real for her now that she's finished school and all her exams are kind of done. Everything's been done, and she's now at home in the day, and she's kind of thinking, oh my goodness, only a few more weeks and then this will not happen anymore. I'll be at dance school for the whole week. So she's really, really excited about that.
Fab. So that's Erin. Then we've got a few more birthdays. We have got Isabel Pennington, who is 14 on at the end of this week. We've got Faith Yates, who will be 13. Dylan Page will be 11. I think these are some of our transition children. Colin Lennox Bumba is going to turn 11. Angel Olabudi will turn 11. Darcy Goulding will also turn 11 this week. And Lachlan Douglas Mullet, who is one of our pupils on a Saturday at New Mills, he will be turning 9 this week. Delilah Mills, I think she's one of yours, isn't she, Leanne?
She is, yeah, she's with us at Glossop.
So Delilah will be turning 7 this week.
You'll have to get her pirouettes ready. practicey
Oh,
pirouette.
yes, birthday pirouettes. And then we've got Elizabeth Greta Rex, who will be turning 5. So happy birthday to all our children, all our families, all our grown-ups, if you have a birthday this week. Right, let's have a little look. What else have we got going on?
We have had a lot of new visitors to our website. A lot. So last week we had 582 visitors to our website, and 453 of them were brand new visitors.
Wow, that's amazing. So if you're out there watching what's going on, and I know some of our families, it's absolutely fine. You take your time. Sometimes you just want to get a feel for somewhere. You want to get a feel for what's going on. You want to understand what we do more. You may want to build up relationships with us on the screen before you jump in. Absolutely fine. We're here. We're here to help you. We just want to know how. So if you are struggling with anything, you can't find anything on the website, or there's something specific you want to ask us, please do email in. If you send, you can go via the website through into our CRM and we'll pick it up there, or you can email directly. If you email info@wearetakepart.com, then we can answer any queries or questions you may have. Or you may be quite happy just sitting, watching what is going on. I met with one of our parents actually yesterday, who's become a very good friend of mine. And we went for coffee and cake because it was absolutely pouring it down near us yesterday. It was bouncing, thunder and lightning a lot. So we were going to go on a dog walk, but then we decided just let's go and have a coffee and a cake. So that was nice. And she said something really interesting to me yesterday. And she said, you know, we were watching for a while. It took us quite a while to get to the point where we were ready to step in and be part of the Take Part journey. And I completely get that. I know as a parent, I know clubs are quite difficult and it's got to be right. And it's also got to be the right time. So completely understand that. So if you're watching what's going on, help us by letting us know what it is that you want. It might not be yet, which is absolutely fine. There's no hard push at Take Part. It's as and when you are ready. But we're here for you when you're ready to take the step. And it's really nice that there are lots of people visiting our website, and we will make sure over the following weeks that it's up to date and that you know exactly what's going on and when. So, yeah.
What else? We have got 4 more sleeps to our first outdoor show of the summer season.
Our first show forever.
For ages.
For absolutely ages. How excited are we about this? So yeah, our dance showcase is at New Mills, is on Friday. It's called Performance and Pizzazz. And I know Carrie, our head of dance at Take Part, has been so busy with her team, making sure that we can get this event out and happening. There are only 23 tickets left. And when they're gone, they're gone. So we have got a new app. Every single member of the cast has been emailed this weekend with all the details on and the link to the ticket app. So if you haven't yet got your tickets, please make sure you get them. You will not be allowed in if you haven't got a ticket because it affects our track and trace. So please make sure you've got a ticket. If you are bringing children to watch the show, if they have a bottom that requires a seat, it will need a ticket. If you are happy for that bottom to be perched on your knee, then that's fine and you won't need a ticket. But you know your children and you know their bottoms. So I will just leave that there for you.
So if you are wondering how to get the tickets, you can download them from your phone's app store on both Apple and Android. You are looking for, you can see it just down here, the Zoho Backstage for Attendees. That's you. you're the ones that are attending. So Soho Backstage for attendees. There you will be able to get the app. It's completely free of charge, the app. And if you put in the search bar, take part, all of the take part events will be shown there. So you can have a look for the event that you wish to purchase your tickets for.
There is a lot going on. So please, please, please make sure you are getting your tickets for the right event. Just dance pupils on Friday. So if you attend dance clubs, so that's stage 1, reception to year 2, stage 2, year 3 to year 6, stage 3, year 7 to year 9, but just Friday night dance clubs. That's not, it does not involve the cast for Saturday Theatrical Experience. That's a different show on a different day. And then we've got performances from our performance and preparation group, which are year 10s to year 12s. And we've also got performances from our AAA group, which is our college pupils. So if you are involved in that and you need a ticket, please do not hesitate. You're going like hot cakes.
Yeah, indeed.
Right, the next bit.
We have a huge announcement, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great, big, massive, warm welcome and a socially distanced virtual hug to welcome our new members of staff.
Yeah, it was, we had a very abrupt, very disappointing end to our team during the pandemic. It was extremely sad, but a lot of our young people were chaperones, and of course we weren't face to face, so we had nobody to chaperone. So unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to our team last March. Some of them went on to other things. Some of them have stayed and been a huge part of a voluntary team that we've had in place while things have been getting back on its feet, while we've been getting back face to face. But we're now really, really proud and delighted to have had a recruitment process over the last few weeks. And we have appointed 11 new members of staff. So just to go through who we've got and where they're going to be deployed. In our acting department, headed up by our fabulous Sarah Smith, head of acting, we've got Ollie Williams, Freddie Evans, Will Cleave, Greg James, who is going to be working as our director over at Glossop with Leanne, and welcome back to the very fabulous Ferris Wilde. So they will be part of our acting team, very, very much involved in everything, in schools, in private lesson delivery, in directing the shows and being involved. You will notice they're all male in the acting department. So Sarah, you've got a team of boys. Sarah will be their mentor, and she will meet with them weekly, and she'll meet with the team collectively as well. So exciting stuff. So now we're going to go on to the music and vocal department, which is headed up and led by the rhythm-tastic Roxy Burden. And she is going to mentor these fabulous people and lead them and meet with them weekly. So we welcome Hannah Gilsenan and Alicia Drake. And over at Glossop, we have Mark Griffiths, who is also going to be working with our adult musical theatre group. So hopefully, I do believe we are going to meet Mark tomorrow night as we meet for our adult MT as well. And he's going to come over and introduce himself, and we're going to have loads and loads of fun. He seems like a right laugh.
He does.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to meeting Mark tomorrow for Adult MT. And Roxy's going to join in. So Roxy wants a little bit of the other side. So we've had a chat, and myself and Roxy are definitely going to be part of our Adult MT group, and we are very, very looking forward to it next year, starting in September. Lots of exciting things going on with that. In the dance department, our fabulous and gorgeous Carrie Ryan will be leading the following in her tribe. Jazz Waterworth, who again will be over at Glossop, and Jazz is going to be the resident choreographer for
Glossop.
Oliver. And then we've also got Anis, whose birthday is today. So Anis and Caitlin Hall will also form part of that team, choreographing for the shows, teaching one-to-ones, teaching private lessons, being involved in schoolwork. So it's busy, 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 but really, really exciting. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be launching quite a huge induction program for them. We've also got lots of teamwork and team building sessions for our current team, leadership team. So yeah, it's just dead exciting, and loads of things going on. Busy, busy, busy.
Isn't it lovely how the staff that are coming through now are people who have been with us as students, so they are really going full circle, coming back round, like me in a way as well. I was a Louise original. I was a Louise OG.
Absolutely, it's just lovely to see. Ferris on Saturday blew us all away. He was literally on fire, as they all were. Ferris has been on a very long, strong journey, 3-year studying at the Hammond, and you know, he came to take part when he was just a kid. And I remember him saying to me, Louise, I've got an audition at Pendleton. Can you teach me how to dance? Okay, so you're 17 and you've got about 2 weeks to learn how to dance. Okay, let's do it. So I rolled up my sleeves and we got stuck in, and it was really, it was just a delight. And he worked so hard. He also was part of a huge project, which was Little Shop of Horrors that we did, and Ferris played Seymour. And then he went off to the Hammond, and there he was, and he's done his training, and now he's come back, and he is an excellent teacher. So yeah, so Ben's got some exciting stuff going on there with her team, as they all have. So it's going to be really good fun over the next week.
Amazing.
Our army back together again, because we are a team and it works as a team. We had to strip it back a little bit, which was very sad, but we're back, and we are back. It's like the Avengers. I feel we've all got stance. Yes.
Yeah, we are.
So, yeah, the Avengers gather. Assemble, I do believe the word is. Avengers assemble.
Avengers assemble. Aha.
Yes.
Love that.
So that's basically what's been going on this week. There's been a lot of stuff. We've had lesson observations, we've had interviews, they've gone through the whole process. We've had CVs coming in. They've all applied officially, and they've all been offered officially for their jobs in September. So, talking about jobs in September, talking about jobs now. Your job, your big job, the job of being a parent. How's it going?
Right, truth bomb.
We always start, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. It's been a little bit hairy in the past couple of weeks. We've noticed a dramatic shift in Jake's behaviour overall. I'm wondering whether it's like frustration or anxiety of the impending change that's coming his way and going to reception, how he can't quite understand why things are having to change, what's changing. He knows there's a change and he's kind of lashing out against the change, and he's really, really voicing his need for control of everything. Even the things that he would normally like, if we suggest he does them, he wants the opposite. And it's
let's put into context for anybody that's watching or watching this back on replay. How old is Jake?
Jake is 4 and will be going into reception in September.
Okay, so that's a transition. That's a change transition, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And he is a very bright. He'll be 5 in September. So quite honestly, he would have been ready to go into reception last year, but because of his age, he wasn't. So he is perhaps a little bit bored now that he's in preschool. He's a bit bored. It's not pushing him academically. He's ready for the change, but is fearing the change right now, I think.
Right, just see whether any of these questions resonate with you.
Okay.
Do you feel tired out by the daily power struggle with your child?
Yes.
Would you like to experience more cooperation and harmony with him?
Yes.
Do you feel you are reactive instead of connected with him?
Ordinarily, I'd say no, because we're very much on that kind of nurture side of parenting, and it's obviously what we like to do at Take Part. So I see how I'm able to control that side of me. But however, at the end of the day, if his bedtime doesn't go well and I am frazzled and my brain's frazzled and it's ready for just to be switched off and put my soaps on so I can just clock out for a minute, then perhaps, yeah, I can be a bit reactive. Yeah, I would say.
How would you like to learn how to set limits in a calm and relaxed way?
Yeah.
Do you wonder how your actions can develop confidence and independence?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 100%. And we are quite supportive of that. Obviously, Take Part and everything that I know from there. I do implement a lot of that at home. So I've got no worries whatsoever that he's going to be confident.
Here's one. This one's possibly for a child that's a bit older. But do you feel pressured by modern life's demands and want more balance?
Perhaps I could say yes from a parental point of view, because you always see everybody getting it right. Life is easy because social media tells you it is, because everyone's able to juggle all of the balls in the air at once and everybody's doing it. So sometimes I think that applies to me personally, but not necessarily to Jake at his age.
Yeah. Would you be happy to receive short practical tips to improve your relationship at the moment with your child?
Definitely, yeah. You're human, aren't we? And Absolutely. We can all improve and we can all do as much as we can. So yeah, 100%.
And I've got an 11-year-old who is equally a little bit tricky at the minute. Delightful in the same respect. We sat on the settee watching Marvel, because we like Marvel in our house. We watched Marvel on Saturday. It had been a very busy day and we've been all over the place doing lots of different things. But we all came together on Saturday evening and watched a bit of Marvel. And that's like the perfect Saturday night in our house. We're really not rock and roll. For me, it's not difficult. It's really simple at the moment. That was perfect. And Jay turned to me and he said, have you got everything you need, Mum? And I was like, I've got absolutely everything that I need right here. Yeah. And he went, I'll go and make us a brew. And it was like, it was just that very moment. It was literally like, What's just happened? What just happened there? And I guess it time travels from where you are to where I am. And there's lots of trickiness going on because Jay's just about to transition into high school. So there's, he's got 3 weeks left of the journey that he's on. And it was just that moment. And he tried off to the kitchen and I could hear him not quite getting it right. So I went and helped him. But he made himself a cup of tea. And we both sat on the sofa
Cuddled up.
Yeah, it was dead sweet. It was gorgeous.
Aww.
And then again, we went out with some friends yesterday, and he said to the waitress came, "Can I take your drinks order?" And he said, "Yeah, I think I'll have a brew." I was literally like, "Wow, this is really changed. Everything's different all of a sudden." So yeah, we go through different phases and it's constant, isn't it? Anyway, what I'm getting at is this fabulous book. So if you are struggling at all, this book, I've not read it cover to cover, but it is for busy parents with children aged 2 to 12. And it's got some really great tips. You don't need to read the whole thing at once because busy parents don't have time to read a whole book at once anyway. But yeah, it's written by a doctor, and he provides realistic, practical, concise, and proven tips for use in everyday family life, which can be put into practice immediately. So yeah.
Amazing.
That's a really good.
I'm going to get that. Thank you for that recommendation.
Bring some of these. I'll let you have some over email, some of these little tips and tricks. And we could perhaps bring some of these to the screen over the next few weeks for those parents that have the anxiety of summer holidays coming up and a very, very busy last few weeks of things that are going on, and it's not normal. It's absolutely not normal. We are still in this change curve of coming out of the pandemic. So you've got events popping up at last minute, and you've got all sorts of things that are going on at school that are not what we used to. So we'll try and help you over the next few weeks with those things. But if you're a Take Part parent and you happen to see one of us at Take Part over the next few weeks and you're struggling as a parent, we get it. We totally get it. And we will continue to get it because that is the beautiful joy of being a parent. We're not professing to be any kind of professionals, but if you are struggling, please don't struggle alone, because it's always nice to share those issues that are going on. And we do class ourselves as the third parent. So, if it's tricky, let us in, let's share, and we'll do our best. I've got a library of this stuff. So amazing. At the very least, we can point you in a direction of a website or a book or a blog that you can try and resonate with.
Amazing. Thank you. Perfect for me. Thank you very much.
Well. So, just touching on that, how to master your emotions in 3 steps. It's all about emotion. So when a child is being a bit tricky, or an adult is being a bit tricky, we need to stop, press pause, and just think what is going on with our emotions. Let's reframe it. Reframing is a really good coaching tool. Everything is happening for you, not to you. Okay? So if it's happening for you to understand it, for you to notice it. Once you become the victim, it then triggers a different emotion. So let's try and reframe it into what is happening here for us. Okay? So when it's tricky, Leanne, when is it? Is it always bedtime, or is it nearly always bedtime?
It seems to be bedtime. I know that it's like tiredness escalates it. And often it's things like just getting him in the bath, or getting him out of the bath, or getting him in his pajamas, or like, I know that he's so tired. He's done. He's emotionally done. He's physically done. So I understand that that's a thing. But I do think that there have been moments in the day, randomly, out of nowhere, where it can just trigger and goes from 0 to 100.
Okay. Here's another one. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. Okay. So let's again have a look at reframing the situation. What is it? What happens? And what can we do with it? I guess that will just depend on every single different situation. So, thoughts produce emotion, which create feelings. How are you feeling as a parent? That's a big one, because so busy, and I suppose at that time in the evening, it's tea time. You know, we've got husbands. There's other people in the house. How are we feeling? Is that something that we? Sorry about that snore. That is my pug. He's fast asleep and he's snoring very loudly. So clearly he's not feeling very much now. He's just enjoying his little dream. Thoughts produce emotion, which create feelings. How are you feeling as a person? Because there is a two-way thing here, isn't there? If there's a conflict between parent and child, there's definitely two of you involved. So that's something to think about. How do I need to be better prepared emotionally to deal with my feelings at this point? Just something to think about. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm certainly not. And I don't have that much. I don't have that much advice. And I'm still having that journey as a parent now. But I guess understanding your own emotions and feelings is part of it, definitely.
Yeah, I think by that time, usually towards the end of the day, when it does escalate, I have perhaps got a shorter fuse when it comes to my emotions. So I might be emotionally led. It might be a bit like, it does hurt me when he's being like that sometimes, because I just think, why?
It's because he's poor.
I know.
It's not a why. It's just that red brain kicks in. It just goes too fast. So fight or flight. I think we're probably there, aren't we, at that time of day?
Yeah.
So
because he's so bright, I often forget that he's 4. Yeah. Because I can have a full grown-up conversation with him and think he understands me.
Yeah. A grown-up's brain is not fully formed until they are about 30 years old. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Right. Have a great week, everybody. And remember, what's the one great decision you are going to take away today? For me, it is to think greater than you feel.
Ooh.
I'll leave you with that.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. Like a sunflower.
Yes. Thinking greater than I feel. Raw.
Fabulous. That's great.
Take part, Avengers.
Assemble. Bye.
Take care.